There are 6 games left in the Payoff Pitch Dream season, and we've got a great series starting. Thanks to the flex schedule, yesterday in the Payoff Pitch Dream season, these 2018 Milwaukee Brewers lost for the first time this season to the Minnesota Twins from 1987. That means that they dropped to 11-1. And these 1984 Chicago Cubs finished a series sweep of the 1969 Washington Senators. That put these Chicago Cubs at 8-4. That means that with 6 games to play in this mini season, these 1984 Chicago Cubs are 3 games back of these 2018 Milwaukee Brewers. A series sweep from the Cubs, and they're tied. And to make things a little more juicy, Rick Sutcliffe, the Cy Young Award winner in 1984, and the number 1 starter for the 1984 Cubs, is going in Game 1 against youngster Freddy Peralta for the Milwaukee Brewers. And all of this takes place in Wrigley Field. We're going to have 3 good games coming up with the National League pennant in the balance. Let's go through the lineups for the visiting 2018 Milwaukee Brewers. Lorenzo Cain leads off in center field. Christian Yelich bats second in right field. Ryan Braun bats third in left field. Jesus Aguilar bats fourth at first base. Travis Shaw bats fifth at second base. Mike Moustakas bats sixth at third base. Manny Pena bats seventh at catcher. And Orlando Arcia bats eighth and plays shortstop. Batting ninth, the pitcher, Freddy Peralta. Freddy, on the 2018 season, was 6-4 with a .425 earned run average in 14 starts, 78 1/3 innings. For the 1984 Chicago Cubs, Bobby Dernier leads off in center field. Ryan Sandberg bats second at second base. Gary Matthews bats third in left field. Keith Moreland bats fourth in right field. Leon Durham bats fifth at first base. Ron Cey bats sixth at third base. Jody Davis bats seventh at catcher. And Larry Boa bats eighth at shortstop. The pitcher, the midseason acquisition for the 1984 Cubs, Rick Sutcliffe, 16-1 with a .269 earned run average for the Cubs. 20 starts, 7 complete games, 150 innings pitched. He is ready to go against Lorenzo Cain and those Milwaukee Brewers. Let's get this party started. The battle is for first place in this series. Lorenzo Cain leads off. Sutcliffe's pitch is a base hit to left field, and Cain's got the Brewers off to a good start in game number 13 of the season. 18-game mini-season. Christian Yelich stands in. Christian .321 against right-handers. This is hit to center field. Bobby Dernier is coming on, and he makes the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up Ryan Braun, .258 against righties on the season. Pitch from Sutcliffe is grounded to Sandberg. Rhino goes to Boa for 1, and that's all they'll get as Braun beats the rap at first base. 1 on with 2 outs for Jesus Aguilar. Sutcliffe to the belt. Jesus, .271 against righties. The pitch to right, but not deep. Moreland in his tracks will make the catch, and the Brewers are retired in the first inning. We go to the bottom of the first. We have no score at Wrigley Field. Dernier, Sandberg, and Matthews to face Peralta. for the 11-1 Brewers in the mini season and first place in the National League. Denier steps in. The pitch from Peralta. Is hit to center, but not too deep. Lorenzo Cain will get there, and that's out number 1. Ryan Sandberg, the 1984 MVP. Pitch from Peralta. Base hit for Rhino right up the middle. Base hit, a single for Sandberg. And we'll see if he wants to get adventurous on the bases on Manny Piña's arm, catcher for Milwaukee. I don't... Yeah, let's see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if he goes. Peralta to the belt. Check Sandberg at first. The pitch home to Gary Matthews. The man they call Sarge. This is a base hit for Matthews right up the middle of the center field. Sandberg to second. Is he going to try for third? No. He's going to hold, and that's going to bring up Moreland with 2 on and 1 out in the bottom of the first for the Cubs. Keith, 269 against righties. Peralta to the belt. The pitch, he walked him. The bases are dripping with Cubs in the bottom of the first inning. Durham steps to the plate. Leon, 286 against righties. Peralta to the belt. The pitch home is grounded to Shaw. Travis goes to Arcia, covering second for 1. The relay to Aguilar is in time, and Peralta works his way out of a bases-loaded first-inning jam. After 1, we are scoreless at Wrigley. Sutcliffe strutting back out to the mound. It'll be Shaw, Moustakas, and Piña for Milwaukee. Sutcliffe winds, and the pitch. Ground ball, Say. Gloves it and throws to Durham. There's 1 gone in the Brewer second. Moustakas steps in. 252 against righties. Pitch from Sutcliffe. Ground ball, Durham. He's going to take it himself. And there's 2 gone in the second. And now Manny Piña. Manny, 262 against righties. Pitch to him is grounded to Boa. Larry throws to Durham, and that will retire the Brewers 1-2-3 in the second. We are still scoreless at Wrigley. It'll be Say, Davis, and Boa coming up to face Peralta in the second for the Cubs. 236 for Ronnie on the season against righties. The pitch to him. Ground ball second. Travis Shaw flips to Aguilar, and there's 1 man out in the bottom of the second. Jody Davis, 251 against righties. Pitch to Jody. Lifted in the air to right. This is going to drive Yelich back. He's to the track. He's making the catch, and there's 2 gone. And now Boa, only 193 against righties on the season. Lifted to Braun. Ryan. And makes the catch. That'll retire the Cubs in the second. We've played 2 complete. We still have no score at Wrigley Field. For the Brewers coming up, it'll be Arcia, Peralta, and the top of the order with Cain in the Brewer third. Orlando, .233 against right-handers. Pitch to him. Base hit, center field. Arcia is on with a single. Peralta comes to the plate. Not much with the stick. Let's see if they ask him to bunt. The pitch from Sutcliffe, they do ask him to bunt. He gets it down. It's gloved by Say, who throws to Sandberg covering first, and that will retire Peralta as Arcia moves up to second base. Kane stands in with one out, and the first Brewer in scoring position. Sutcliffe to the belt. Checks Arcia at second. The pitch home. He walked him. First and second now for Yelich. Sutcliffe in a jam. One man out, the MVP at the plate. Sutcliffe to the belt. Checks Arcia. The pitch home. Hey, struck him out. That's Sutcliffe's first strikeout. And now it'll bring up Braun with 2 outs. 0 for 1 for Ryan on the day. The pitch from Sutcliffe is strike 3 called. Braun does not like the call, but it stands, and we're going to the bottom of the third. Sutcliffe needed a pair of strikeouts. He got a pair of strikeouts to get out of the jam. We're scoreless at Wrigley. Sutcliffe will lead off the bottom of the third for the Cubs. Then the top of the order with Dernier and Sandberg. Rick has some pop in that bat. Peralta to the belt. The pitch home. He walked him. Sutcliffe draws a walk in the bottom of the third. Dernier looking to help his ball club strike first. Sutcliffe leads off first, about a step. Pitch from Peralta. Hit to right, not too deep. Yelich coming on. There's one gone. They did not have Dernier bunt. That's interesting. Peralta to the belt. Check Sutcliffe. The pitch home to Sandberg now. And that's grounded to Moustakas. Moose goes to Shaw, covering second for 1. The relay is not in time as Sandberg beats the wrap. He's aboard with 2 outs, and now Matthews up. Will they send him? Sarge stands in. There goes Sandberg. The throw down to Shaw is not in time. Sandberg's in with a stolen base. With 2 outs, the Cubs have a man in scoring position for Matthews, and Sarge is 1 for 1 on the day. Peralta to the belt. Check Sandberg at second now. The pitch home. Ground ball, Arcia. He's going to throw to Aguilar, and that will retire the Cubs in the third. We've played 3, and we're scoreless. Couple of really good teams, like prize fighters, feeling each other out in the early rounds, or they could be feeling themselves out. That would be an entirely different kind of situation. For the Brewers in the fourth, it's Aguilar, Shaw, and Moustakas against Sutcliffe. The pitch to Jesus. Hey, struck him out. 3 strikeouts in a row for Sutcliffe, 3 on the game. And now Shaw. Travis is 0 for 1 in the game. Sutcliffe winds and pitches. This is grounded to second. That's Sandberg. He gloves it and throws to Durham for 2 outs. And now Moustakas 0 for 1 for Mike. Pitch to him. Lifted to left. Sarge toward the line. He will make the catch, and that will retire the Brewers. 5 in a row retired by Sutcliffe. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Peralta and Sutcliffe matching each other pretty much pitch for pitch. We're scoreless at Wrigley. Bottom of the fourth, Moreland, Durham, and Say coming up for Chicago. Keith drew a walk in the first. Ground ball, Arcia. He throws to Aguilar, and there's one down. Durham stands in. Leon, a soul-crushing, rally-killing double play in the first. The pitch to Leon is a base hit center field. He's on with a single. Now, Cubs could put something on. Say is up. Durham with speed, stole 16 during the season. Ron Say is 0 for 1. Peralta to the belt. The pitch to him is a base hit to center field. That will fall in front of Kane. He gloves it and... And there goes Durham heading for third. The throw from Kane is in time at third. He shot him down. Oh, wow. Durham takes a chance and makes the second out at third base on a single by Ron Say. 2 gone now for Jody Davis with Say still at first. Peralta, the belt, the pitch. It's a hanger. It's a hanger. It's a base hit for Davis. It's a base hit. Say will stop at second. There's 2 on now with 2 out for Boa. Sutcliffe on deck. Peralta in a big league jam. Larry is 0 for 1. The pitch to him. Lifted to right. Here comes Yelich toward the line. He makes the catch, and that will retire the Cubs. They had a chance, but did not score in the fourth. Go to the fifth. No score at Wrigley. Sutcliffe back out. Pena, Arcia, and Peralta for the Brewers coming in the fifth. Manny is 0 for 1 on the day. When you got a fast action deck, sometimes you gotta do a fast action shuffle, which is very different than the Super Bowl shuffle made popular by the Bears of 1985 vintage. Always wondered what Steve Fuller was doing in that video. Are you kidding me? You need Steve Fuller. What are you, short on people? All right. Pena up. Sutcliffe the wind. The pitch to Manny. Base hit. Right field goes the other way. Manny's on. Peralta is on deck. Arcia coming to the plate. Orlando is 1 for 1. Sutcliffe to the belt. The pitch to Orlando. He walked him. Now we've got a bunting situation for Peralta. Cubs move the corners in. Pitch to Peralta. He gets it down. It's gloved by Durham, who turns and flips to Sandberg covering. And the Brewers move 2 men into scoring position with 1 out for Kane. Pena at third, Arcia at second. Sutcliffe to the belt. Checks the runners. The pitch home. Hey, struck him out. That's strikeout number 4. And there's 2 gone now for Yelich. They're going to walk Christian and pitch to Braun. Bases are loaded for Ryan Braun. Braun is 0 for 2. Sutcliffe to the belt. The pitch home. Hey, struck him out. Strikeout number 5 on the day for Sutcliffe. Gets him out of the jam. We're halfway home, but scoreless at Wrigley. We've decided nothing. Peralta coming back out for the bottom of the 5th. Matching the 1984 Cy Young winner, pitch for pitch. Dernier's 0 for 2, but Sutcliffe will lead off. Dernier's on deck. Sutcliffe leads off. Rick walked in the 3rd. The pitch to Rick Sutcliffe. The pitch is strike 3 swinging. 1 man gone in the 5th. Dernier up now. Pitch to Bobby. Lifted to right. Yelich few steps back, but he's got room, and there's 2 gone. Now Sandberg, 1 for 2 with a stolen base on his day. Ground to ball, second base, Travis Shaw will toss to Aguilar. We got dueling shutouts after 5, no score at Wrigley. For the Brewers, it'll be Aguilar, Shaw, and Moustakas in the Brewers' 6th. Cubs win. They cut the Brewer lead to 2 games. Aguilar is 0 for 2. He has struck out. The pitch is grounded to Say. And Say boots it off the heel of his glove. Aguilar will leg it out, if that's the expression I'm looking for, to first base. And Shaw will come up with 2 out, with 0 for 2 with nobody out. In the 6th, Aguilar at first. Sutcliffe not worried about him. The pitch home to Shaw is hit to right. Moreland on the run. He will make the catch. Aguilar retreats to first base, and there's 1 man out. Moustakas 0 for 2. The pitch to Moose. Ground ball, Sandberg. He goes to Boa for 1. The relay, not in time. Moustakas beats the wrap. He reaches on a fielder's choice. Manny Pena 1 for 2 with 2 outs. Moustakas at first. Sutcliffe to the belt. The pitch home. Hey, struck him out. That strikeout number 6 for Sutcliffe, and he's pitched 6 shutout innings. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Nothing at Wrigley. Peralta and Sutcliffe hooked up in a good one. Matthews 1 for 2. Moreland on deck. Durham after him. The pitch from Peralta is lifted to left. Braun back to the track, to the wall, and he's got it for out number 1 in the 6th. Moreland 0 for 1 with a walk. Maybe Peralta's tiring. The pitch to Keith. Base hit to right field. Moreland takes him the other way. Moreland's first hit of the day. That's the 6th allowed by Freddy. And now Durham. Leon is 1 for 2 with a soul-crushing rally-killing double play back in the 1st. And thrown out at third base, trying to go first to third back in the 4th. There's 1 man out. Moreland's at first. Peralta to the belt. Checks Keith. The pitch home. Ground ball, Arcia. Arcia to Shaw for 1, to Aguilar for a soul-crushing, rally-killing double play, his 2nd of the day, and that stifles the Cubs in the 6th. We go to the 7th, and we're scoreless in Wrigley. Sutcliffe will face Arcia, Peralta, I'm guessing, and then Kane. Arcia 1 for 1 with a walk. Rick, the wind, the pitch. Ground ball, Durham. Sutcliffe covers. Durham tosses, and there's 1 gone in the 7th. Peralta is going to be allowed to hit. Pitch to Freddy. Ground ball, Durham. He's going to take this one himself, and there's 2 gone, and now Kane. Hey, strikes out Kane. That's number 7 for Sutcliffe. 7 shutout innings against the 2018 Brewers for Sutcliffe. Peralta coming back out. He'll face Say, Davis, and Boa in the bottom of the 7th as we stretch them out at Wrigley. We are scoreless. Say is 1 for 2. Davis on deck. Pitch to Say is a hanger. He drills it to left. Braun back. Track and makes the catch. 1 down. Peralta got away with 1 that time. Council gonna get the bullpen going. It's gonna be Jeremy Jeffress starting to throw in the Brewer pen. Davis at the plate, 1 for 2 for Jody. Peralta winds, the pitch to Jody. Hey, struck him out. That's his second strikeout on the day. Fastball, Freddy throwing the heat. Boa, 0 for 2. Pitch to Larry. Loop to left. Here comes Braun. He's going to get there, and that'll retire the Cubs in the 7th. We go to the 8th. Still no score at Wrigley. Yelich, Braun, and Aguilar coming for the Brewers. Sutcliffe on cruise control. Yelich 0 for 2. He was intentionally walked back in the 5th. Sutcliffe winds. The pitch is a hanger. Hit deep for Yelich. Moreland back to the track, to the wall. Yelich has left the building. So has Elvis. It's 1-0 Brewers. Holy cow. Braun comes up, 0 for 3 on the day. Sutcliffe irritated with himself. It's another hanger for Braun. Hit to the gap. This will split Moreland and Dernier. Look at Braun go. Dernier collects it. Fires to Sandberg. Sandberg's relay to Say is not in time as Braun slides into third safely. And the Cub infield moves in now for Aguilar, who's 0 for 3. Infield is in. Aguilar up. Braun at third, nobody out. Sutcliffe to the belt. The pitch home to Jesus. Lifted to left. Matthews in his tracks. Lining himself up to make the throw. And Braun will hold with 1 out. And now Shaw. 0 for 3. Infield still in. Sutcliffe to the belt. The pitch to Travis. He walked him. First and third now. Sutcliffe tiring. Moustakas at the plate. Mike is 0 for 3. Cub infield in. Sutcliffe to the belt. Pitch to Mike. Is hit to right center. Is it going to get up and out of here? No. But it's off the wall. Moreland collects it. And Shaw will take third. It's 2-0 Brewers. They have runners at second and third with 1 out, and that's going to do it for Sutcliffe. As Manny Pena comes to the plate with 1 out. Shaw at third. Moustakas at second. And it's going to be Warren Brewster coming to the plate to face, or coming to the mound to face Pena. Cubs have had chances. Brewers have had chances. Brewers have come through. Brewers lead 2-0 with 1 out in the top of the 8th. Shaw at third. Moustakas at second. The infield is in. Pena. The pitch. Popped him up. Ron Say on the infield. Dirt will take it for out number 2. And now Arcia. Cub infield moves to normal depth. There are 2 men out. Shaw still at third. Moustakas at second. Peralta on deck, but you got to wonder if there's a pinch hitter waiting. Brewster to the belt. The pitch home. Hey, struck him out, and Brewster comes in and does his job. But the Cubs score 2 on 3 hits. They leave 2 and take a 2-0 lead to the Bottom of the 8th. And so here comes Jeremy Jeffress. Peralta has gone far enough, according to manager Craig Counsell. So the new pitcher will be Jeffress, 8-1 with a 129 earned run average in 73 games, 76 innings, and 15 saves for Jeremy. He's on for the 8th. And that means Jim Fry's got a decision to make, and it's not really much of a decision at all because Warren Brewster leads off the 8th inning, the bottom of the 8th for the Cubs, and they need some runs. So here comes Thad Bosley out of the dugout. And that will be it for Brewster. Thad Bosley, 284 against righties with a 355 on base average. Josh Hader is starting to throw in the Brewer bullpen. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Bosley up, Jeffress to the belt. The pitch. Hey, strikes him out. One gone in the bottom of the 8th. Not the start to the inning Jim Fry was looking for. Bobby Dernier coming now. 0 for 3 for Bobby. Peralta or Jeffress to the belt. The pitch to Dernier. To right, but not deep. Here comes Yelich, and he makes the catch for out number 2. And now Ryan Sandberg, 1 for 3. Jeffress to the belt. The pitch. Hit toward Arcia. He charges and off the heel of his gloves. Sandberg will be safe on the error by the Brewers shortstop. That'll bring up Matthews. 1 for 3 on the day. Lee Smith warming in the Cub bullpen. He will be the next pitcher in the game for Chicago. Matthews at the plate. He's the tying run. 1 for 3 for Gary on the day. Jeffress to the belt. Check Sandberg at first. The pitch home A struck him out. Jeffress strikes out 2 in the 8th. The Cubs do not score. We go to the 9th. It's it's Milwaukee 2, Chicago nothing. As we go to the 9th, pinch hitter for Jeffress coming on. Lee Smith coming to the mound. 9-7 with a 365. 69 games, 33 saves, 101 innings for Lee Smith. The pinch hitter for the Brewers will be Granderson. Hader, the only person throwing in the Brewer bullpen. So Granderson will pinch hit for Jeffress in the top of the 9th. Smith winds and throws and walks Granderson. Ball 4. Kane comes up. Granderson at first. Smith checks him. The pitch home to Lorenzo. To right, but not deep. Moreland is there. He's got it. Now Yelich. 1 for 3 for Christian. Homered in the 8th to break the scoreless tie. He walks him. 2 walks in the inning. 1 man out. Braun a double play candidate if Smith can get him to hit it on the ground. He tripled and scored last inning. He's 1 for 4. Smith to the belt. The pitch to Ryan Braun. Grounded to Sandberg. Boa for 1. Durham for 2. It's a soul-crushing, rally-killing double play for the Brewers off of the pitching of Lee Smith. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Josh Hader getting the call for the save opportunity. It'll be Moreland, Durham, and save for Hader. 6-1 with a .243 earned run average, 55 games, 12 saves, 81 innings for Josh. Moreland is 1 for 2 with a walk on the day. Hader, the belt, the pitch. Hey, struck him out. 1 gone in the 9th for Milwaukee. Durham coming up. .257 against lefties with a .352 on base average. 2 days ago, Durham took Darrell Knowles out of the park for a walk-off homer in the bottom of the 9th. Hader to the belt. The pitch. It's a hanger. Base hit. Center field. Durham's on. The tying run is aboard. Say comes to the plate. .250 with a .515 slugging average for Ron. 1 for 3 for him. On the day, Hader to the belt. Checks Durham. It's a hanger. Base hit, Say. Hader's throwing his slider, and it's not fooling anybody. Durham stops at second. 2 on now with Jody Davis at the plate. Dave Lopes is going to run for Say at first base. Lopes for Say at first. Davis at the plate. Hader to the belt. Checks Durham at second. Checks Lopes at first. The pitch home to Jody Davis. Hey, struck him out. 2 strikeouts and 2 outs. For Hader, there's 2 on, though. Durham still at second. Lopes still at first. Bo is due, and they're not letting him back. Yeah, they're calling him back. It's gonna be Gary Woods to bat for Boa. And Gary's got some pop against lefties. .525 slugging. Hader to the belt. Checks Durham. Checks Lopes. The pitch home. Popped him up. Arcia on the infield. And when it comes down, the Brewers win game 1, 2-0. Hader with a dramatic 9th inning save. The win goes to Peralta over Sutcliffe. The save goes to Hader. And the Brewers ensure that they will be in first place when this series is over. They take a 4-game lead in the National League. For the victorious 2018 Milwaukee Brewers, 2 runs on 6 hits. They committed 1 error. For the vanquished 1984 Chicago Cubs, no runs on 8 hits. They committed 1 error. Winning pitcher Peralta, loser Sutcliffe. Save goes to Hader. Brewers record now 12-1. Cubs drop to 8-5. And this series is going to be tight the whole way, you can tell. So, after 13 contests, with each of these teams has 5 to go in the 18-game mini-season. Tomorrow's game will be the 77 Boston Red Sox against the 77 New York Yankees. Maybe you've heard of the rivalry. Those 2 teams are battling for American League playoff contention. It's in the Bronx. Hope you'll join us. My name's Kurt Berglund. We got to stick together, people. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you have a great night. So long, everybody.